Hello, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So from Nigeria.
You are welcome, my friend. So you are a Muslim, my friend, right?
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, what do you want to say to us, Mr. Abbas?
Yes, you have been saying so many things about Muslims.
No, I don't
So
say
I
things about
follow you.
Muslims. I don't say things about Muslims. I speak about Islam.
I watch your video.
Okay. But I don't speak about Muslims. I speak about Islam. I speak about Muhammad, not you. There's nothing personal between me and
Okay,
Muslims, right? Yeah.
Okay, understood. You know, there are some verses you quote, which I always confirm. I used to confirm them. Are you with me?
I'm listening.
Oh yeah. So I normally confirm your verses, quotes in our book, you know. But what is the difference between the Tafsir and the Quran? Because most times I've never been reading Tafsir.
Tafsir, Tafsir in Arabic, supposedly its mean explanation or interpretation. But in fact, Tafsir, all the books of Tafsir, is not written really to explain the Quran, is written to defend the Quran. Since the beginning of Islam, the Christians, they start making fun of the Quran. So the Tafsir started not to explain the Quran, but to defend. And the funny about Tafsir, that nobody can give you any explanation anyway. I mean, you try to read the Tafsir, you get confused more than before you read the Tafsir.
But Tafsir are written by human being, I think.
Well, isn't it the Quran written by human beings too?
It's a revelation. Quran is a revelation.
No, do you know what revelation mean, my friend?
A revelation from God.
What does revelation mean?
A revelation, what is being revealed.
What is the word used in the Quran? What is the word used in the Quran? The Quran used the word wahi. Do you know what wahi mean?
No, I'm not Arabian.
Wahi,
I don't
understand. Yeah, in chapter 53, verse number 4, it says, وَمَا هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَى. The Muslim, they say, it is revelation revealed. Revelation, the word wahi, is God is speaking to his prophet, not a guy come to your house and knock at your door and squeeze you and he give you something. That is not revelation.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Then what is revelation?
Revelation as God. God himself is speaking to you directly. God himself is speaking to you directly. And when we say the word wahi in Arabic, it's not even speaking to you by, let us say, by words. I mean, he speaks to you in your mind. This is what's called wahi. So like I'm sitting right now and then when I write something and God inspire me to write something, this is wahi. So the Quran here is using even the wrong word. Muhammad never received wahi, never heard Allah, never spoke to Allah, never heard Allah, and all what he have, a guy, they claim that he is Jibreel, he come to him in the image of a man. Is that correct?
And now, based on what you are saying now, you know, that's why we have a hadith. You know, based on what you are talking about.
No problem. Even the hadith confirmed that. Even the hadith confirmed that. The hadith confirmed that you're a prophet, you received the Quran from a guy, a man, a normal man. Even the hadith confirmed that this normal man, he looked like Dahil Kalbi. Correct? In the image of a guy, you know, in the image of a guy who his name is Dahil Kalbi, which is weird, because why in the word an angel of God, he will come in the image of a man who is the neighbor of Muhammad, which is very handsome, and obviously Muhammad, he used to have a relationship with him. So Muhammad here, he claimed that Dahil Kalbi, he come to him, but this is Jibreel. How that can be? I mean, doesn't make sense.
You know, there are, when I was growing up, you know, there is something I got to understand that it's very difficult to research about God. You know, it's not easy to say, oh, I want to know who God is. You know, you can't just find out about God. And if you want to do that, you spend the rest of your life doing that. So that is a belief I have. So it's somehow complicated. If you are trying to, you know, we are talking about 21st century now. So if you want to, you know, what has happened in the 6th century ago, you are trying to relate it to what is going on right now, you know, to be as if we are questioning God. You know, that's what I am saying. It's a revelation, and you talked about inspiration. You know, I can be inspired, just like the way you are inspired to do a lot of things to help humanity. You know, so that's the way I understand Islam.
But the Quran, you see, we are Arab, and this is our language, and the word here is wrong. When I say that he be given an inspiration, but he did not give an inspiration, it was a guy who came to his house and he said to him, recite this. This is not an inspiration, you know. So
okay.
It's a wrong word in Arabic, a wrong place, wrong description for what happens. Secondly, why the angel Jibreel, as you see the hadith in front of you, and this is Sahih, why Jibreel is coming in the image of a guy Muhammad he liked very much, and he's very handsome, and he lived with him in the same town.
Okay.
I can claim now that a guy who is my neighbor, he's very handsome, come to my house, and he is Jibreel. What is the proof that this guy is Jibreel? This guy, his name is Dahil Kalbi. Everybody know him. Do you have a proof that this is Jibreel?
You know me, I have no proof on that because I wasn't alive that time.
Okay, let me ask you, my friend. You sound like a nice guy. You sound like a nice gentleman, and I am happy that you call me. Was your prophet, according to Muslim, bewitched?
Bewitched?
Bewitched. You know what bewitched mean?
Yeah. Are you saying black magic or something?
Yes. Was he bewitched?
I can't really say, really.
Well, this is Sahih Bukhari. This is Sahih Hadith. It says that the prophet, he was bewitched.
Or bewitched.
Bewitched.
You know, okay. I told you. Okay. Let me
explain to you what I'm trying to say to you. I did not mention to you yet why I mentioned this. If Muhammad confirmed by the Muslim that he was bewitched, how we can know that even he see a man which is an angel? This guy, he is bewitched. He imagine things. You know what I mean?
You know,
if I bring you a person, let us say you are a person who want to do interview for people to do a job. Let us say a post office.
Okay.
And then you are doing interview. Okay. I am the one who will work, and you are the one who is the boss who interview me. And then I say to you, by the way, in my medical file, I have report that I hear voices and I imagine things that I have done, but in fact I did not. Are you going to hire me?
I said something earlier. I said we are human. You know, we can't really explain.
My friend, this is not a problem. Doesn't mean doesn't mean,
there
my
is
friend,
a verse.
if we are a human, does not mean I will hire you as a doctor unless you are qualified to be a doctor. Correct?
Okay. Sorry, excuse me.
So
let me
being as a human, my friend, don't change the topic. Being as a human does not change anything. If the guy, he imagined he done things, but in fact he did not, how we can trust him that he saw an angel? Here we go. The hadith in front of you is saying that once the prophet was bewitched, so he began to imagine that he had done a thing which in fact he had not done. So how I can trust my salvation, my God, my heaven, my holy book in a guy? He cannot even tell me if this is true or not. He is imagining. Are you getting my point?
Okay. Based on your explanation, you know, you are trying to let me believe that before we can religion, you know, before we can accept religion, we should be able to prove it. Is that what you are saying?
No, my friend. In order to believe that I am a person who can teach you, there is a little qualification. At least I should not be crazy. If I hear voices and I imagine I had done things, this is have nothing to do with the black magic. Black magic, with my respect to you, is garbage. It's not exist. So what happened here, Muhammad obviously is mentally ill. Muhammad, he hear voices. Muhammad, he see things he never did. Muhammad, he imagine things he's done, but the fact he did not do, that means this person is sick. And here I'm not saying sick to insult him. I'm saying sick because I might happen to me. It might happen to you that you are a person who hear voices. There's many people in the world, they are suffering from the same issues. They have a chemical balance problem in their brain,
okay,
and they hear voices, and they imagine things. So
let me ask you, why is it that Islam is accepted? Because we have billions of Muslims all over the world, you know.
So what? We are twice, 3 times more than you. What does that mean? The atheist is more than you. Does that mean they are better? Does that mean they are right? And look at the Muslims, how they live. My friend, don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Let's say the whole world is Muslim. That will not make Islam is the right religion. I mean, you are following a crazy guy. Let us say, even me, I'm a Muslim. Let us say, everybody in the world is a Muslim. That means all of us, we are crazy too, because how we follow a crazy man? Even your book saying that this guy is a crazy. How we can accept a crazy man to be our guide? That's mean in order to believe in him to be even his sex. Have you ever heard of a person that he do have sex, but in fact he did not? Look what the hadith says. And this is authentic again. You see, I'm not showing things which is not true. Aisha, she said, and this is again Sahih Bukhari, and this is very authentic. The Prophet continued for such and such a period, imagining that he had sex with his wives, but in fact he did not. How far Muhammad was sick to the point he think he's having sex, but in fact he did not. Imagine I come to you and I say to you, yesterday I have sex with all my wives, and second day you find that Christian prince, he did not even touch them. There's one of two things: either I am a liar or I'm a crazy. Which one you choose for your prophet?
I can't say anything against even you know what you are saying now. Me, I was not there when the thing happened. You know,
my
I can't
friend,
really tell you that.
If you are there, I wasn't there too, my friend. Listen, my friend. I wasn't there too. I wasn't there too. I wasn't there too. You was not there too. But this is what written by Muslims, and this is your books, and this is your religion. And you cannot pick up your cherry and says, I like this, I don't like that. So when we find that this is what your Muslims wrote about him, and you consider that this is very authentic, that's it. That is authentic. This is your religion. What kind of a man I'm going to follow? How I know that this guy, even he saw an angel? He is imagining things. Even his sex is fake. And this is a proof that he have a mental illness. This is not about bewitched. Who is going to believe this garbage that somebody take the hair of somebody and he control him from far away? Here we go. I want you to control Trump. I want you to control Putin. I want you to control.
Okay. Are you saying? Are you telling me that people can easily follow a madman?
Yeah, they can, because my friend, because they made him. They made him for you. They made him holy. You do not know he's a madman. I'm showing you that. For you do not know that he's a madman. You are following a person who you thought he is the smartest, he is the best, he is the most wonderful, he is. They made him holy and perfect man. So who is saying that he is a madman? I am the one is saying that, proving it to you. So all the Muslims, they believe that Muhammad is perfect, but nobody says to them the truth that Muhammad obviously is a madman.
You know, in reality, let me explain something to you. In reality, you cannot easily follow a madman. That is exactly what I understand.
No, we can know. So we can know, my friend. We can know. The Quran itself is a proof that the Quran is made by a madman. What kind of a book says that women have a sperm coming from their ribs? Do you think God will say such a stupid thing? What kind of God he says that the sperm became a congealed blood? What kind of God he says that we are making you congeal the blood and sperm, then congeal the blood, and then we make you a loom, and then we make your bones, and then we close you? What kind of God he don't even remember what he created first, the stars or the trees? Obviously, it's this book.
Do you know that? See, let me the way, you know, we can't investigate God.
No, we can. No, we can. No, we can. If you cannot, maybe this is your problem. But for me, I can. No, it's up to you. For me, I can, and I'm doing it. And I find that the God you follow is an idiot. Don't tell me I cannot. Who said to me I cannot? Why not? I have a brain, my friend. I have a brain, and my brain is better than your. My brain is better than your God brain. Don't you see? Look at this. Do you see the verse in front of you? How in the world this is God speaking? How in the world He says that we created you, my friend? My friend, how in the world you have a God and He says that we created you from a sperm, and that sperm became a congealed dead blood, and then we made you a lump, and then the lump became a bones, and then we closed the bones with the flesh. You go to school, don't you? Do you go to school?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what they teach you in school? Is that what they teach you in school? Is that what they teach you in school? That you are made from a sperm, and the sperm became a congealed dead blood? Huh?
I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientist.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can search that in 2 seconds in Google. You do not need to be. I am a scientist too. Somebody told you I'm a scientist. I'm an Arab.
Do you believe that?
We cannot be scientists.
Believe that?
Huh?
Do you believe we serve the same God? We have only one God. Is it?
No, we don't believe in the same God.
Okay, what in your language? What in your language? In your language, your own language, what's God?
My language?
God in your language. Because I have
Rob.
There's a name.
Rob.
Yeah, in my language.
Rob. How many times I say it? Rob. رباب ربة البيت تصب الخلد في الزيت لها 10 دجاجات وريق حسن الصوت. My friend, don't talk about. No, Allah is a name for you, is not a word meaning God. This is number one. Secondly, we don't care about the name. Let us say you change the name of your God and you call him Jesus. Still, your God is an idiot. We don't have a problem with the name. It's not about the name. It's about who is he. Look at this guy. This is God. This is stupid. Let us say you change the name of your God and you call him Yahweh. You call him Jehovah. You call him Elohim. You call him Isa. You call him Jesus. You call him Trump. You call him Obama. It doesn't matter. This God is an idiot.
I hope you believe that God can inspire anybody. I think you know that to make things work.
My friend, what kind of God he say this? I'm showing you in the screen. Is that God talking, or this is an idiot? God, he is saying to you, I made you from a sperm and congeal the blood, dead blood, and then I will make you a lump, and then I will make you bones, and then I will close you. And you are telling me this is God? So you keep repeating the same thing. I think. But let me tell you what I think. I think God is not stupid. Do you think God is stupid? Do you think that God is stupid, my friend?
No.
Okay. So how your God he say that? God can. Okay. So then how your God he say he make you like this? I don't know if you can see the screen. This is you before, and then this is the last stage, and then Allah he close you with the flesh. Who is the stupid who want to believe in this story? That you are a sperm?
Do you believe in poetic words? As in, when I'm saying something to you, I want to like summarize everything I want to say. You know, when there are some words that you can't really explain in details. You just say a words. Then you have people who are inspired by God to explain better to you. I think you know that.
My friend, it doesn't matter what inspire. What inspire? This is inspiration. If this is inspiration, what is stupidity then? You see, you are not listening.
No,
you are not listening, my friend. You are not listening. How your God he says such a stupid thing? You call it whatever you want. You name it inspiration. You name it revelation. You name it the donation. You made the decoration. You made a generation. You name it as you wish. That cannot be God. For God is not a stupid.
Okay. If I may ask you, then, are you telling me that Islam is to destroy the world? You know, is that what you are saying?
Islam is what?
Is to destroy the whole world. Are you saying Islam is to destroy the whole world or to help humanity?
Islam destroy you first before destroy humanity.
No.
Islam brought harms to wherever it goes. Not the whole world yet is destroyed by Islam, but Islam, wherever it goes, blood and killing and stupidity goes with it. And you are changing the topic now. I don't want to talk about Boko Haram, but if you want to talk about Boko Haram, we can. So we see that Boko Haram is the true Muslims.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay, so this is not the question now. I want you to answer me. Focus with me. If your God is God, why he say something stupid like this? Who is the one who said that in the Quran? Is that Allah? Is that Shaitan? Is it Muhammad? Is it you? Who's saying that?
I'm not Malam to understand everything. I think I need to consult my Malam to explain to me in details.
Do you have a scholar, you know him, he can call me? Do you know somebody he claimed to be a scholar, like he put those things in the top of his head? They call it amama, cappuccino. If you know somebody, let him call me. Tell him, hey, you know, you are a cappuccino guy, you have a big hat in the top of your head. What about you call this guy? And you sit and you watch, and you will see that you're cappuccino guy. You have no idea what to answer.
Why they won't like to talk to you? You know, the way you approach, they don't like it. You know,
I don't care.
You know,
okay, don't talk to me.
You have
my friend. I am very straightforward. I say it as it is. I am not politically correct. This is an excuse not to call me. And Muslims are leaving Islam. I received tons of messages from Nigerian leaving Islam because of my debate with your brother who called me a few days ago. So they would not call me, no problem. Still Muslims are leaving Islam. People, they need answers.
No, Get me right. Get me right. What I'm saying is this. I was even intending to write something about, you know, trying to guide people now to talk to you. You know, if actually you are trying to prove your points, right? So if you want to prove your points, everybody is entitled to his own opinion. So I think you should always respect that. So I will have loved my a Malam who knows much about Quran to talk to you so that we can understand this better.
All right,
but
all right.
Actually, at times, try let people talk, let them bring their points so that we can understand ourselves. As long as you are doing your own, you are doing your mission is to help humanity, I think. So you should as well temper justice with mercy. Always make things easy. You know?
No problem, my friend. I'm happy that you call me. I will be happy if your imam call me too, and I will speak to him with respect. But I am a person who say things as it is. I don't need to insult anyone. You see, did I call you any name? Did I say anything? I say what I believe. That's what I believe. I believe Muhammad is the first prophet. You know. So I'm speaking to you nicely. I welcome everybody to call me. And I'm not here to fight with you, and you are not here to fight with me. We are trying to find a reasoning.
You know,
I lost you. All right, my friend, it's okay. You know, if you are a Muslim and you have a scholar, let him call me. Now, we are not fake. If you like somebody to be fake and say Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, we respect him, I don't respect him because he is a false prophet for me, and you know that. This is not about you respecting me and respecting you. This is not about me and you. This is about the truth. When it's come to the truth, we have to say things as it is. It doesn't matter what we are talking about. Okay, we have somebody is a Muslim from Malaysia.